Alright, so I've got this new place in Bellevue, Iowa that I'm starting to hunt this year. I got permission for it in about mid-September. Instantly put out 3 trail cameras to see what I could catch. I put some on a natural entrance to the property, a big trail that I saw, and then in a grass spot that looked like it'd be a good travel area. In the first spot, that was a good old logging trail. Got a lot of pictures of does and young deer, but nothing really worthwhile. The second one at the natural entrance, got a lot of pictures of a lot of young bucks, and I got a picture of one shooter buck on camera. He was a pretty good sized 10-point, really heavy mass throughout, and he occasionally walked through with a nice 2-year-old or young 3-year-old 9-point. That in 2 years he's going to be a tank. And then at my other spot where it was a natural crossing, had pictures of 2 shooters there as well. And so I had put those 2 on the trail on the hit list, with the one with the 10-point with the heavier mass definitely on top of my list at this point. Pulled trail cameras probably right at the end of September because I was planning on hunting it, and put stands where I thought I'd have the most activity. My uncle was going to hunt there during early muzzleloader out of a blind, so I didn't hunt there, but I set up my lone wolf trail camera on right in front of the blind, so it could catch 5 yards in front of it and 5 yards to the side. And while I had it there, I had the biggest deer that I've seen on the property walk right next to it, and he's probably all of 160, if not some more. Heavy mass throughout, and just an amazing deer. And then I had this one that I think he's old, just a 8-point that goes way out, and he's got like a little drop tine almost starting. So number 1 on my hit list was the big heavy one right next to the blind. He looked the best. The second one was the big heavy 10-point. He walked by the grass patch and the natural entrance, and then I put the 8-point that's wide with the drop tine on 3rd on my hit list. I was willing to shoot any of those deer if they came by and offered me an opportunity. I knew that I wanted to see them in person to make sure that they were shooters as well. So as I was hunting that night, saw a little buck over to my left, and then he was looking to my right. I looked over, and I saw this buck coming, and I instantly identified that it was the big heavy 10 because on his left side antler he was poking almost a typical 6th point. I knew it was him, and I told myself when I first saw him that he was a shooter. So I saw him coming in, got everything ready, and the rest of the story plays out by itself.
Well, it's October 24th. I'm sitting out on a solo hunt tonight. The DeerCast app said that it was going to be good movement, and recently on this farm we've had some nice bucks cruising through. A week ago today we had one that I bet he's 160s, 170s, and a pretty nice feed showed up. But that's the deer I'm hunting, but there's 3 other shooters that have been here, so 2 off camera on this spot that I'm sitting in. So by myself, so if the film isn't great, that's on me, but I'll make sure I get everything I can. I got my lone wolf undercover trail camera down there, and I have it faced right where I expect the action to be, so it's set on video mode. So if I happen to have a deer come in, I should have it on video down there and up here. So that'll be some cool angling for you guys. Let's hope I get back to you with some deer. Matt. I definitely hit him a little back, but he was quartering away. God, my heart's racing, so. Had this deer on cam about, it was late September, early, mid-September. Had this deer on cam right here, and also back over at the opening. But that little 2-point buck that came from the trail over here, he came back, thought it was maybe a doe, started coming through, and then he looked this way and I looked back and I see antlers, so shot was a little back, but that Sevr, I mean, I saw him gushing when I was looking there, so the little buck ran back off the way that he originally came. This buck ran that way and then cut across. He was definitely hurt, but I set up my lone wolf cam right over here so I could get another camera angle, and he made a scrape right there. He was working that tree branch. Don't know how he didn't smell me or anything, but probably 140's 10-point. He's looks like an old deer, so now let's hope a doe comes in. We can double up tonight. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes or so since I shot that buck. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get Braden, Drake, and my brother wants to come as well. Thought about doubling up, but I will just let it be. I don't want to be in here too much, because now my brother, he wants to kill a deer with my bow, and now I have my doe tag left, because I'm pretty sure it's a dead deer. Might have been a little back, as you saw, but he was quartering away pretty heavy, so should be good. But got him making that scrape. It better be right on trail camera. That'd be so cool. Hopefully the shot's on camera too. But so we'll be back here in an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to tracking, so I can get my hands on that big boy, and he's gonna go on the wall. Blood. Pretty dark. Oh, it ain't that dark. Looks like that was a bubble there. Look at that. And there. He did cut. I don't know. He cut it. Blood. He didn't hear him fall. No, I didn't. I'm gonna stay at last blood until we find one big one. There's blood right there. How about that?
Yes, I got it. Don't worry.
Up higher. Here. Coming this way. Yeah, he did cut across. I know he did cut here. Right here. Stuck him on his left side. He was on right here. A blood. Where you at? On blood? No, I said, do you got one? Right here. What did I let him run so far for?
They've been shooting at him again, like that.
Is that good enough running blood for you? Yeah. Blood right there. Got a pretty big cut right there. Blood.
It's a decent blood.
Blood. Thank you. Yeah, we put your breath ready.
No, no.
Yeah, I got right.
Should have seen right here.
Oh, I see my arrow. And that's big blood.
Probably on the deer.
My arrow right there? I'm gonna guess it's right here. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I see an eye. I see white. So, who was taking bets that we were gonna find it? Nobody was betting. Oh, wow, you got him really far. I didn't think it was that far back, but he didn't make it far at all.
I think he did.
I got penetration up to here.
You're doing it by yourself.
That's the one we need.
He didn't make it very far, I'll give you that. But.
I knew he was dead. I was confident. What is it? October 24th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my shot was a little bit farther back than I'd anticipated.
That's not where I shot my first doe.
He's thick. I'd shoot him again. Hopefully next time maybe right there.
Who's counting?
Look, you see you had some corn for dinner.
That's not good.
Better pull the arrow out, I suppose.
Pull it out. That is not what he's shooting here.
I mean, for the angle he was quartering away at. How far did he go, though? That's the thing. Regardless of where the shot was, it was quite successful.
Why was he bleeding so much?
Well, do you see the size of this hole?
You probably ain't getting that out that way.
It's stuck in bone.
That's
Let's unscrew it. My third night sitting. I bought my bow 2 years ago today, so second year with it. Couldn't be happier.